everyone. Thank you for joining me for more BattleTech as we continue our adventures with the Glamour Brigade. Oh man, here's hoping that this session goes better than the last one, because those if you haven't watched the part 5, things were rough. Things were rough. Had to retreat from one mission and then another mission with our first heavy mech in Orion. It was a close call. Managed to pull it out, but we were basically out of ammo. The Orion had lost an arm. Maybe the torso too, I can't recall. And Decker and Glamour were both injured. But I have a good feeling about this session. I think we're going to be all right for this one. I think things are going to look up. I mean, we're coming up on a story mission. All right, we're in transit. Let's go, go, go. What's going on with our mechs? Let's just okay, so we've got Missile Hawk's good, Centurion's good. So we're just waiting for the Orion and the Blackjack to come back online before we take our next mission. Which is unfortunately a month out. We've got some money, so we can wait for that. Not yet. What even is the contract? I honestly... I forget what the contract is. But can't do it. Need 4 max. Oh right, let's have a look at the store. We're at Weldry now. Oh wow, plus AC10. Damn. Anything else that is good? Plus 4 ASR and 4 TTS. What's that? Plus 1 accuracy for ballistics. Oh, holy smokes! That's a lot of money. Okay, I cannot afford that right now. How much was the AC10 plus plus? 3K. I mean, what's everybody got? There's the AC5 on the Blackjack. I think the Orion might, yeah, the Orion has an AC10. Does the Centurion, the AC10 also has an AC10. But that would be more time that I have to wait. Man. And that'd be the right arm though, so that wouldn't be so bad. Okay. It's plus plus. What are the benefits again? Critical chance, stability damage. Honestly, those aren't so hot. Those are nice, but they're not put my Centurion in out of commission for another 7 days hot. Oh no, not launch contract. Wrong button. I'm glad that it is not just right in. Okay, yeah. We got 4 more months. Trying to rebuild the morale a bit with the generous pay. Yeah. I think we'll just stick with generous for now. Okay. 19 days. And then we've got 9 days before the next financial report, which is another 300K out of us. So, what are the contracts here? Obviously, oh, it's only the priority mission. I see. Okay, so, I guess we are going to do this side mission, and then we're immediately, assuming things go well, going to dive into the story mission. Is this all how I want it to be? Yeah, I think that this looks good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. The mercenary unit Wolf's Dragoons appeared in the Inosphere and building can be targeted for weapon fire when you're not in combat. Just select the attack button and click on your target. That's good to know. Okay, so payroll seizure. Seize the payroll and escape. We've located the secure facility where the local power is. Right, we're just stealing their money. Personally, I'm not above simple robbery to pay the bills, Commander.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, I'm getting updated intel from our employer. They believe the base is going to be even more heavily defended than we thought. We need to move up and get a look at the base so we can see what kind of firepower we're facing. Once we grab the payroll, the Leopard will extract us at this LZ. Good hunting, Commander. Oliveira out. Okay. Do I just go straight in? What's the surrounding terrain like? That's a good hill to control. There's also all this high ground up here. Okay. So we want... Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to come around sideways.
Coordinates received. Coordinates received.
Glitch, why are you always so fast?
Waiting on you, Commander.
What is it with you?
Don't need to tell me twice. Commander. Copy that.
On it.
Is it just the Shadowhawk is fast?
Waiting for orders.
You're gonna do a normal move. Because I want to let everyone catch up to you.
Hostile on sensors.
Can I? Okay, I'm glad I went for that.
Aye, aye.
Let's see. Okay, so Behemoth should try and head up there. Medium. Okay. Yeah, it's only one right now. Actually,
Commander.
you need, why can't you go up there? Is that just not, I bet these two are in the way. Okay, so we're just gonna reserve. Actually, it's probably gonna come up through this valley. So I actually don't even need to go up there with Behemoth. Alright, Decker,
Receiving you.
you're moving up. Stay in the cover. You're gonna sensor lock it. What do we got?
Got a lock.
Is that a Centurion? Shadowhawk. What do you have? AC5, LRMs, SRMs, MLA. Okay, so you're just a jack of all trades, but you've got lousy armor, huh? Alright.
Good
Well,
to go.
Glitch, take advantage of your bulwark and just... Yeah, actually take advantage of the bulwark. Good. Good. Oh, you braced, huh? Okay. You can't get line of sight, Glamour. Not yet. Okay, so you'll just stay in the woods, move up, get those 2 evasion pips. And then you'll unleash more LRMs.
Engaging target.
Good hits.
Ready for orders.
You're not gonna get shots. So, we're gonna, that's gonna put you way out there. I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna sprint you up this way. Get that cover,
Double time.
get those
Let's go.
evasion pips. And then when it moves in, you should have good line of sight to start blasting it. Oh, right. Do I want to reserve again? Let it come in? I think that's probably the way to go. Let it decide if it wants to shoot at me or if it's going to brace again. Because now we can see it. Okay. Oh,
Dang it,
come
that
on. God damn it. Alright. It's got 2 evasion pips, but it's so close, I don't think that I need to bother. Wait, no, if I go here, where do you know? Oh, those are some good numbers. What about, is it possible to get 2 pips and cover? No. What are those numbers? Still 70s. Okay. Decker, you're up. Blast him.
Roger.
Good. That must have taken a good chunk out. Okay. Behemoth,
Receiving you.
you have eyes right now, so I don't even need to move you. Because bulwark. Oh yeah. Nice.
Think I hit something good.
Yeah, you did. Alright, Glamour. Yeah, let's go for that cover. turn off the LRMs because we're definitely too close. Then we hit this 90s. Holy smokes.
Engaging target.
Glitch.
Commander?
I know you can move far. Can you get a punch in? No. What about, can you DFA in? No. Okay. What do you got for me? That's still pretty good numbers, actually. Constructed. Yeah, you know what? And we'll use the bulwark.
Firing everything I've got.
There we go.
Mech destroyed.
I mean, obviously not as tidy as I might have liked. Oh, someone else is here. Definitely glad I came this way, because obviously if I'd gone the other way, I would have been having to deal with them at the same time. Okay, so you're medium, so we're gonna reserve again. Oh, that was its turn, huh? Okay.
What's up, boss?
Decker. I don't want to get line of sight on it yet, because I want to draw it in, because this was a good spot. Wait, am I gonna, if I come here, am I gonna be out of sensor range? No, okay, so we'll sensor lock it, hit it with the LRMs. Yeah.
Move order received.
Face that left side towards any incoming LRMs. Sensor lock on you.
I've got a sensor lock.
Is that another Shadowhawk? Yeah. Pretty similar to the previous one.
Good to
Glitch,
go.
you don't need to move. Just blast this fool.
Roger that.
Good. Glamour? Yeah. Can I get... There we go, that's better. Cover pips, and I can blast them.
Engaging target.
Good, good. Behemoth.
What's up, boss?
You are actually in a pretty good... Are you in cover right now? You are, okay. I think you're in a pretty good spot, Behemoth. Although, can you jump higher? Yeah, you can. Look at this. Okay. Where? Yeah, let's put you up here. Wait, that's not... That one's not in cover. There. That might block. Okay, there we go. And then we'll brace. Alright. Come to Papa. Still not line of sight, huh? Okay.
Good to go.
Alright. I can wait. You can't fire on me because you don't have the LRMs, or a spotter for your LRMs. So... Oh, wait, if I go here, will I have... No, I won't have sight on it. That'll give it initiative on me. It'll be able to act first. So I think you're just gonna sensor lock it.
Sensors. Locked
Oh, I
on.
should have moved because I can't also brace. That was foolish
Waiting
of
for
me.
orders.
That was a bad call. Nice.
Critical hit, Commander.
Good. Behemoth.
Orders.
Can you... No, you don't have... line of sight yet. Alright. You're just gonna brace.
Acknowledged.
Glamour. You're gonna move here into cover and then blurm it. Continue to whittle away at these fools.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And now they're gonna come in. Stomp, 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 stomp. Well, I'm glad you're in cover.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
So I did that much, right? Alright.
Good to
Behemoth.
go.
Fine. Alrighty. Oh, you don't have range with your M lasers. Dang it. Okay. How about from here? Yeah, but that's not great. Is this just not a hot position for you? Yeah, okay. Alright. I guess we're jumping back down. There we go.
Firing jump jet.
Blast him. If I kill him where he stands, he will die
Yes, Commander.
exactly where the Shadowhawk before him did. Which, honestly, kind of amazing if that works out that way.
Heading out.
Alright. Get those 2 pips, get the cover, and then trash them.
Got it.
Look at
Target
that.
critical hit.
Good to go.
Glitch, are you able to? Yeah, you still can't just punch him. So. Actually, I'm going to hold off with Glitch. I don't want to spend all my LRMs on this, if I can help it. I want to save some of them. So. Is this overkill? 39 damage. Okay, we're gonna save the AC-10 ammo.
Engaging target.
Good. Good, I'm glad I saved that
Enemy
ammo.
mech destroyed.
Alright, so other than the injury on Glitch, which is kind of bullshit, that went really well.
Moving to position.
So what we're doing here is we're setting up on the edge of this cover, and then I'm gonna just dash out
Roger that.
when we have the next chance to act. All right, so now we're going. Anything on the sensors? Nothing. Okay.
On my way.
So now we rush out.
Affirmative. Roger.
Still nothing.
Standing by.
All right.
Got it.
And I wanted this hill
received. On the move.
And I got it, so. Our brawlers go into the base.
I copy.
While Glitch and Behemoth set up here.
On my way.
Roger.
Hold this location until our people can grab the payroll crates. Yeah, will do.
Good for now. Cooling down a bit. Affirmative.
Just gonna back up. Want to make sure I have that height advantage and that if I need to, I can jump behind this hill.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Wait, that was it? Just 2 Shadowhawks? Well, except for that stupid lucky hit on Glitch's head. That went astoundingly well. Huh. Okay, so what do I want parts from? Anything interesting? No, nothing interesting. I'm glad I took a cash on this then. Yeah, we'll take a Shadowhawk part. And I got the other one too. Good. Working towards yet another Shadowhawk. Okay. So Glitch is out for a while. Do I want to wait or do I want to take this mission right away? 19 days, okay. Level our people up. Then Medusa, you're
Commander.
what's your tactics? 3, 4 gunnery.
Commander.
Tactics. Alright, but I need you to actually be doing the sensor locks.
Commander.
Commander.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
No, yeah, I know you're waiting because you're in sick bay. Alright, you hold on to that XP. Guts. Heat threshold. Minimum range. Piloting. Extra evasion. I like that heat threshold. I think that's gonna be where I go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Decker,
Orders.
you can't level.
Standing by.
And let's see. Tactics, piloting, or savings. I mean, yeah, you're not using... You're in a slow mech. It's not mealing, so we're gonna just save for you. Behemoth. Service record. Deployments, mech kills, other kills, stays with company. Ejections, injuries taken.
Standing by.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Appearances. Escort mission. Contravening all decency and acceptable behavior on the battlefield, the planetary government has been targeting our hospitals and medical supplies. We're seeking to redistribute our supplies to safer locations, but one convoy remains without a proper escort. That's where you come in. While local government forces will be stretched thin, attempting to intercept all of our separate shipments, you can expect that this one will not go unnoticed. Rumor has it that the Capellan Confederation have been smuggling restricted munitions in among their medical supplies. On the surface, at least, we're being tasked with a humanitarian escort mission. This is a lot of cash. Oh, this is actually in another system. Okay, so no, we're not going to take that. Maybe after this. Oh, man. Do I want to do this with Medusa? Yeah, I do. Because money's tight. We'll be okay. First strike, in orbit, Weldry. Weldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Oregon Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life, and for the past 3 years, Espinoza has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of an imposing structure appears on your view screen. It has the solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Taurian architecture. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding families, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinoza's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free, not just for political gain, but because they're our people, and we need your help to do it. Aren't the founding lords and ladies supposed to be powerless figureheads? I need to know what I'm about to send my lance into. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? You've got an army. What do you need us for? Okay. Let's ask about Weldry. Everything, from the sub-zero climate to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can stretch for miles. God, you're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers for harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry there? On purpose? The army will be safe. Population centers like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Vertanen. Aren't the founding lords and ladies supposed to be powerless figureheads? There are different kinds of power, Glamour. The founding houses may be anemic in terms of martial strength, but their words still carry weight in the Oregon Reach. If they rally behind us, the people who love them will follow. Governments have been toppled with less. My uncle has hardline supporters everywhere. Their ranks have swelled in the absence of strong opposition, but the remaining members of the founding council will rally their people against the Directorate if given the choice. By freeing Weldry, we will give them that chance. A ruling council composed of the heads of the 7 founding houses of the Oregon Coalition. Prior to the fall of the Oregon Coalition, the founding council consisted of Lady Camilla Arano, Lord Santiago Espinoza, Lady Branca Madera, Lord Hinare Perata, Lady Samantha Gallus, Lord Simon Carosas, and Lord Pierre-Louis Decimus. With the rise of the Directorate, the power of the founding council has been severely curtailed. You've got an army. What do you need us for? Subtle, decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in, attack the Icebox, and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. In my experience, operations of this scale rarely go according to plan. I know, Glamour, and that is one of the major reasons why I need you on this drop. You adapted to the chaos of the battlefield on Coromedir. I'll be counting on you to do the same here. I'll remain in radio contact with you after we hit the ground. Good hunting, Glamour. Give my uncle's troops the hell that they have earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox has been liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Alright. Now is that what I want? Your indirect fire is going to be garbage. But I need Centurion there so we actually get that chance. Damn. Okay. Wait. Put your prior. It will be waiting for you in the command center. Yes. Okay. Can I hire someone for this mission? Slingshot, tactician, evasive, and sensor lock. But you have terrible direct gunnery. Goofy, you're pretty balanced. Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's worth it at this time. Yeah. Okay. Is it gonna show me that whole conversation again? Oh my god. Alright. Medusa, you're tagged in. I'm still not sure about this. Maybe I should switch these two. I mean, Medusa should be fairly safe in the back. Yeah, okay. All right. Here's hoping that that was an all right decision. Oh wow. Fight your way to the Icebox prison camp. Destroy all Directorate forces. Liberate the Icebox from Directorate control. Hard to believe we're going to war against the Directorate. I don't know about you, but from my perspective, it's long overdue. Make them pay for what they took from us. Make it hurt.
Command interface initiated.
There are 2 entrances into the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. I'm also seeing an LRN emplacement between the 2 checkpoints. BattleTech defenses should be practically nil, as predicted. Lady Arano's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison's standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen, nothing that you can't handle. Clear away the opposition and capture the prison. Lady Arano and the Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. What's this? Turret generators. Can I just attack these? No, so I do need eyes on those turret generators. And there's turret generators there too. So, but where are the turrets? Okay, so I come around, if I come around this, wow, I bet those are the turrets. Probably those too. Okay. Who has jump jets?
Ready for orders.
What's up, boss?
Our 2 ranged specialists. That's not so hot. Kind of wishing I had jump jets right now. Okay. So, we go right. Okay. No, there's 2 sets of prison gates. Trying to get there. Okay. How far is it to get up? Ugh. Can I even walk up this mess? I don't know. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Oh. That was not what I meant to
Good to
do
go.
with you. But you know what? I think that's okay. We'll move everyone up to start.
Heading out.
And then we'll jump jet up there.
Ready for orders.
Can you get up there? You can, and you got eyes on there. Medusa, what about you? Let's save the LRMs.
Acknowledged.
We'll just use these two
Receiving you.
to whittle away. No.
Waiting for orders. Engaging jump jet.
We'll save the ammos. How much health does it have? 75.
Locking on.
How did you miss a building? I thought those were guaranteed hits. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Let's see. We're gonna just move you two into the woods
Position
here.
confirmed.
Glamour, you're already in the woods. Is that spot just up ahead? No, that's out. Okay. You two are gonna stay put.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Orders.
You two are just gonna continue blasting these
Taking the shot.
generators, which are oddly out of place,
One less target.
I think.
Yes, Commander. I'm on it. Receiving you.
You two
Bracing
brace.
for impact.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Target acquired.
Engaging target. Waiting for orders. Holding here. Flat that one.
Stabilizing.
Oh,
Engaging coolant system.
I took that out too, huh? Okay. So now I need to get to those. Can you two walk down this thing? What about you, Behemoth? Is there a place to walk? No, not really. Okay, so you two are gonna have to...
Yes, Commander.
Oh, yeah, you can walk down. Why did it say you couldn't?
Orders.
I guess, is it just that Behemoth is in the way?
Good to go.
Okay. I don't trust this. We're gonna take this slow.
Good to go. Move order received.
Okay. Now we'll move up.
Moving to position.
Oh, here we go.
Enemy detected.
What's that? A vehicle. Okay. We reserve, it acts, and then we sensor lock it and blast it. Oh, two.
Additional enemies detected.
Okay, so I guess that one
Yes, Commander.
is our lucky winner.
Affirmative.
Decker, you get those pips in cover. Oh, shit. Okay. It's more targets.
This is the war We have an intruder alert! All combat units, prepare to repel hostile!
Standing by.
Do you have eyes? You don't have eyes. Where can you get eyes? I'm hesitant to put Behemoth all the way up there. Okay, you know what? What's the shape of these? It's makeshift, sensor locked. So they've only got 75% of the normal armor. Do I need all the LRMs? Let's try getting away with just the 15. Yeah, okay, so we'll move there, get those pips.
On my way. I'm on it.
Oh, well, structure exposed. Okay.
Orders.
All right. I think it is. Yeah. Actually, I'm still concerned about this. You won't have eyes on this one? What? That's weird. Okay. Alright, Glamour. Move up. Take it out.
Engaging target.
If okay or not. Okay. So these are moving up. Oh.
Ready for orders.
Okay. If you go there, you've got lies on only one. And there would be two. I think that might actually be okay. What are the odds? 90, 90. Oh, right. Okay. So the AC5s are only going to be the thing in range, unless I want to go up much closer, which I do not until there's more of a fight. Because the Blackjack's fragile, comparatively. So we'll move up, hit that with the AC5s. What if I jump? What kind of spotting can I get from that? That'll give me two. Can I... If I jump here... Ooh, that's 4 pips, cover, and I have eyes. Okay, that's the best deal.
Roger that.
Take it out.
Locking on.
Good.
Reporting vehicle destroyed. They've got a sensor lock on me.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, I'm glad I have that cover and evasion. Oof. Okay, Behemoth,
Commander.
you need to move. That is not a good spot. If I go there, I can't see my chances to hit. Although you're sensor locked. Wait, but that's only until the end of the turn. Okay. Yeah, let's go here.
Copy that.
Move away from those other forces. I only need one hit on that. So, I'm gonna split fire. One on each.
I copy.
What was that? You gonna fire back with your AC-5s? Yeah. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Medusa. Yeah, you're gonna move up.
Move into position.
And then... Ugh. Okay. You're gonna focus on this one.
Attacking from position.
Oh, well, you're moving out of... or back into sight? Ah. Okay. Decker.
Commander,
You'd have eyes on the turrets. Is there somewhere you can go where that is... this is good. It's one pip. And you have eyes on that. Just gotta take this slow. Why don't you really don't have eyes on that, huh? Okay. So that's probably overkill. Well, I'm hitting that side. Yeah, let's turn that off. Save that ammo. But those missiles can fly.
Roger.
There we go.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
That SRM6++, super good. 10 damage per missile is incredible. Ah, damn it.
Internal structure damage.
Okay. Alright. I think it might be time to start getting into the thick of it. Those prison gates on either side are going to be your best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside, or jump the walls if your lance is capable of it. Your call. Well, my lance is not. At least, not all of it. What's your health like? Okay, so that is 67 plus 7. That is 74. Okay. And you... Okay, so we're gonna split fire. Some here. And some here. You get the LRMs. So I gotta do 74 to that. I think that should probably be good. That should probably be plenty.
Engaging multiple targets.
Good, good.
Target destroyed.
Ew. Slowly tipping over. You're retreating. Gonna open fire. Ugh. And LRMs? No. Large laser from that turret, huh? Okay. Should I move up and try and focus down those generators? Maybe.
Yes, Commander.
Problem is, how do I get eyes on them? Oh, I can get eyes from here.
Yeah?
Dude, so where can you get eyes from? No. Okay. I mean, I could sprint in with Behemoth and use Vigilance, Bumper Initiative, and give her Guarded and Entrenched. I don't know how I feel about that, though. She's already taking a beating on her right side. Okay.
Standing by.
Alright. Yeah, I think it's time to move up and hopefully let the brawlers take some of the heat off. Okay. Why is the chance to hit so high? Height difference. Oh. And inspired. Alright. What's your health like? Your health is trash. Basically, as long as I don't hit the rear. Do I want to save? And you're actually tougher. That's 119 points of damage. So that would be 60. Okay. I think this is what I gotta do to try and confirm that kill.
Engaging multiple targets.
Good. Yeah, okay. The AC-10 missed. So I'm glad I went... Oh. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. I think we gotta give up this high ground to help break the line of sight, hopefully, from those sniper towers the other way. Start working towards that. Okay. Do not need the LRM-10 or LRM-15. Yeah.
Engaging with target.
Good. Good, good, good.
Turret destroyed.
Waiting
Behemoth,
for orders.
you are just gonna run. No, I don't like that. Okay. Still gonna run, but you're gonna face this way so that your busted arm isn't taking quite as direct an assault. And then you're gonna brace. So you should be nice and tough with that 4 pips of evasion, plus guarded and entrenched. Alright, Glamour. Do you have you will not have eyes on anything, huh? Okay. If I sprint you up, can I sprint you into cover somewhere? This is the only place I can sprint you into cover and get the 4 pips. That does put me in a good position, I think.
Full throttle.
Alright,
Orders?
Decker. You still can't get eyes on those turrets, huh? Do we want to just reserve? Wait it out?
Ready for orders.
Good to go.
Can you move down? What about sprinting? Where do you get with sprinting? Not okay. So you gotta really do your jumping then. Okay.
Engaging jump jet.
So this is just gonna be a positioning turn. Gonna brace, Medusa. Oh, the enemy's going, huh?
I've got something.
What's up, boss?
Maybe I should actually sensor lock this vehicle. I think so.
Yep.
Where can I put you? I want to get you off of this mountain. If I put you there, 80% chance to hit. That's good. Alright.
Copy that.
So now, everyone's down off that mountain. And now, do I want to? How much of this do I want to commit? That's potentially 50 damage. Versus 100? No, wait. 60 plus 30, 90 points of damage. What's this thing's armor like? I mean, it could survive the 50. Okay. So we're going to put the LRM-15 on it.
Locked on.
It looked like it blew itself up for a second there.
Damage minimal.
Why, y'all just keep picking on the blackjack. Could you knock that off, please? Glamour, do you have eyes on it? You do. What about if you move? Oh, okay. So if you go... Oh, is that a direct shot? That is a direct shot. And you get direct shots on those. Okay, so that's where we're going to go. Oh. Hurting more. Oh, that's the turret. Okay. So, split fire. You are 100 damage. You're 2. Pick another one just to be safe. Okay, so that's... What's your health? I'm going to hit you in the front. I only need to do 20... just shy of 25 points of damage. That's rough. Okay, so we commit 2 M lasers. How much health does B have? 100. So... yeah. Start working on the C. Hopefully destroy B. Hopefully destroy A.
Engaging multiple targets.
No? That hit the side, didn't it? Damn it. Good. Good. And Glamour's taking those hits. Good.
Warning. Armor low.
Where'd you take those hits where the armor is low? Oh, and the torso. Wait, really? Huh. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Decker. Wait. If you don't move, you've actually got eyes on everything? Okay. Well, again, I'll move you up.
Move order received.
You can split fire. Oh, I forgot to check to see pips. Oh, good. Okay. So, what's your health at, Bulldog? You just completely missed that front. Wait, am I hitting its rear now? How am I hitting its rear? Is it because it's going, like, through the rock and hitting underneath? What the hell? Okay. Well, that's got 60. Okay. Put the AC-10 on it. Get that kill. Can I want to make sure I get this kill. All right.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Good. I would have been really frustrated if that did not do the trick. Did
I
that?
can do this all day.
Okay, I did take it out. Dramatic slow zoom in on the smoking building. Alright, another scorpion. That can be dealt with.
Standing by.
Do you have eyes on anything? No, you don't. Okay, so where are we going? Well... Oh, you can hit both with the M lasers, huh? Okay. Yeah, I want to keep you in cover. You can just focus on those.
Copy that.
A and B. And they each have 100. So, yeah, we'll just evenly split the damage, which I know isn't going to kill it. But that's okay.
Splitting fire.
And Medusa. You will move up and into these woods.
Location confirmed.
And I want you to take out that tank. Yeah, deal with the tank. It's full health. That's a lot of damage. Will this kill it? I mean, it probably should, right? Okay. I feel like I probably regularly say that, don't I? They each have 30 health. So, I move up. Wait, is that really? I don't have direct line of sight from there? Okay, so I move up here instead. Alright. Multi-targets. This, and this. You get that. And B, they each have 30 health. So. And just to make sure C goes down. There.
Engaging multiple targets.
That's one generator down. That's two generators down. Okay, I did not need those LRMs.
Enemy unit destroyed.
I probably should have checked its health, I think. that was a bit much, maybe. But you know what? That's okay.
On my way. Confirmed.
Is it just me or does Medusa sound like a bit of an edgelord? Oh, hey Mara. Sorry I didn't notice you earlier. I was obviously a bit preoccupied. Wait, who is this? This is Glamour, moving up. Alright, so we're just gonna M-laser those gates. Turn off the AC-10 and the LRMs. And then blast it. Only 100 hit points for a prison gate? That's...
Engaging target.
seems odd. Did that do the trick? You missed with one. You missed. Oh, you literally missed the broadside of a prison with a laser.
Standing by.
Ha. Okay.
Acknowledged.
All right. Let's make sure Decker can clean this up then.
Target confirmed.
There we go.
Yes, Commander.
Medusa, you move
Target
up.
destroyed.
Blackjack
Copy
or
that.
Behemoth, you move up as well.
Coordinates received.
And what's that? Destroyed buildings reduce movement and spotting distance, but they provide cover, damage reduction against range attacks to the front and side. Does not stack with guarded. Okay. So lower movement and spotting distance, but cover. Which is actually the exact same thing as forest. Alright, good to know. And you'll just do a normal movement, because I do not want my
On my way.
snipers to be out in front, especially since the blackjack's already starting to show wear, especially in that right arm. A water feature, which will be very useful if there's a straight up laser brawl. I think. Alright. There's not exactly a lot in the way of cover. Oh, what's this? Excellent work, Commander. The prison is ours. All directed personnel to action stations. God damn it, this is not a drill. Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held a lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Urano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Okay. So, Medusa, where do I want you? Is there any cover here? I mean, other than the destroyed buildings? Okay. Let's put you there.
Position confirmed.
Behemoth. We'll watch this side. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Jenner? Yeah, I bet you're not too happy about coming around the corner and spotting me, huh? Nope!
Good to go.
That Jenner just noped the fuck out. Reduces movement speed and increases units' heat sinking ability by 50%. Alright. Decker. You move up.
Location confirmed.
You're gonna sensor lock that Jenner. And then we'll start
I've got a
pummeling it
sensor
with
lock.
missiles. Oh, enemy turn. That means that's a medium.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's move you up so we guarantee that you get... Oh, you can even get direct fire from there. Alright. Get those
Roger.
triple movement pips. I mean, you can't really blame that Jenner coming around the corner and seeing a heavy and a medium. Alright. 60%. Is that just because of evasion? Why is that? Obstructed. Yeah. We're gonna precision strike you, you punk. Ensure those hits. And what's right arm? Right arm has M lasers. What's in here? In the right torso. Do you have ammo? No. Where's the ammo? SRM 4. Where's the SRM 4 ammo? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is the right torso. Excellent. Let's have a cook-off.
Engaging target.
Oh yeah, look at all those missiles.
Some heavy damage.
Good, good. Enemy turn, so they've got another medium. Alright, Behemoth.
Ready for orders.
Ah, nice. You can actually get eyes on the Jenner. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hopefully we can finish it off before those mediums get into the fight. I mean, yeah, that's not going to be great to hit chance. Is it still long range, obstructed, target size? Okay. I mean, I could precision strike again, but it's just with 2 AC5. I mean, that would be a lot of damage, but I think I maybe should save it for a rainy day.
Acknowledged.
Oh, excellent. Got the right leg. Another 1 initiative penalty. So that's going at the same time as my Orion now. When it does eventually go, that is. Oh. They've got a heavy. Do I LRM the Orion? Or the Jenner? Yeah, okay. So we move up into the water. Maybe we'll get eyes on this heavy mech. No, not close enough. Okay, so going to LRM that poor Jenner. Yeah, let's go with that. Right torso, right arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I bet. For the Oregon people! Ensure Kamiya survives. What? What? You're way out. Oh god. Kamiya! You just. Your whole ass is hanging out. Okay, well, they're shooting at the Orion at least.
Warning. Armor low.
Really? That's quite the barrage. Alright. Where's that armor low? In the torso? Okay. Okay. What do we got? A Jaeger mech, Trebuchet, and a Centurion, plus the Jenner that's still on its ass. And mostly dead. I mean, that doesn't mean it's not a concern. It's still got 2 M lasers. Centurion, M lasers, LRM-10, AC-10. Okay, so that's a threat. AC-5s, AC-2s, M lasers. And that's their heavy. The Trebuchet is a missile boat with... okay. 15 LRMs. That's trouble. Okay. Okay. What's all their evasion like? 2, 2, 1 on the Trebuchet. do we wait? Do we wait and let them act? Let the trebuchet act while we still have evasion. Still have pretty good evasion. I mean, it's going to have eyes on the Orion. So maybe we should act, counter-missile it. Yeah, let's... What are the numbers? 70s, 75. Okay. What about jumping? Is there anywhere good we could jump? That would be indirect fire, indirect fire. Okay, so not really. It's all still gonna be... I mean, that would be 4 pips. But 40... Yeah, okay. That's not a good chance to hit. So, normal move, triple pips. Because there's no... I mean, or I could just straight up block line of... Alright. If I move here, what are the hit chances? 60% on the trebuchet. And it might actually have a cook-off if... Okay. So we move there, we break line of sight. Actually, I kind of want Medusa out in the open now that I think about it. Draw some of the fire off the Orion. Maybe. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Get those good 75s. Alright. Blast it.
He's taking the shot.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was braced. I mean, not a huge deal. Here it comes. Who you hit? Oh, that's a cool action cap.
Warning.
Oh, that's
Detected
bad.
mech warrior injury.
That's bad. Okay. How's that chest armor doing? Not great. Not great. All right,
Receiving
Decker, you got to move in. You got to move in. You got to take some of the brunt, take some of the heat off of Glamour while he collects his senses. Okay. So you hit the trebuchet, take it down. Theoretically. And actually, I'm gonna use the vigilance too.
Coordinates received.
So we ensure that you don't take too much of a beating. Really? Why only 50? Long range, right, okay. Do I also precision? No, I do not also precision strike because this thing is already fairly beat up. And I might need that.
Firing a full salvo.
Holy shit!
We can't let this prison fall.
What a lucky hit. AC-10 round right through the cockpit. Well, I'm getting that intact apparently. Got myself a trebuchet. What do you got eyes on? Okay, AC-5s, 60%, 55. But I should also move you up so you keep those evasion pips. Okay, so I guess I'm shooting on the Centurion.
Location confirmed.
Because I need those pips for the blackjack. Alright. Good solid hits. And what's this Jaeger mech doing? Oh right, the Jinner got knocked all the way down to heavy. Limping along. Oh god. Still got those 2 lasers though. Good. Good. Decker's taking the heat. Glamour. Where are you going, Glamour? Yeah, we gotta protect that torso. So, face like that. Alright. We can fire all the rounds now. Alright, so Jaeger gets... Do I want to fire the lerms on the Jaeger? No, I don't think I do. Alright. So, what's this look like? What's the Jenner's health? I'm gonna hit it on this side. 35, 50, 47. Okay, so I think to ensure the kill, I'm gonna put all my lasers on it, and then we'll put the other rounds on the Centurion.
Engaging multiple targets.
Nice. Excellent. That was its gun arm too that I took off. And there we go. And that's a mostly intact Jenner. Only lost its legs, so I'm gonna get 2/3 of its salvage. But now the Jaeger's going. You're coming around the side. Are you? Ugh. Okay, good thing I had that evasion. And I'm glad I turned my side towards the Jaeger. Oh, you're splitting fire, but you miss. I mean... Okay, good.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Medusa, you're such an edgelord.
Orders?
Right, and you vigilanced, so you're going up first. Is that overkill? I mean, there's the concern, right? This is the only medium left. No. Fuck it. This is... Let's go all in on this sucker. Centurion versus Centurion. Face the left, because that's where the shield arm is.
Got it.
And then say goodnight.
Roger.
Maybe? Yes? No? No.
Scored a critical hit.
Oh, but I did get the knockdown. So that means it's going heavy next time. Or, which next time being this round. And Kamea finishes it off with a brutal missile barrage.
Yep.
Medusa. You have... How did he shoot you? You don't have direct line of sight. How did it have direct line of sight? That's some... It's the computer cheating. Can you get direct line of sight at all? No. Okay. Gotta get those evasion pips. I bet that that's because of the evasion. Yeah, alright. This is fine. This is good. Blast it. Huh, it also has makeshift. And when I start coming up against enemies that have full... oh, indirect fire, right. And you've got lousy tactics, so that indirect fire penalty is serious. Okay. If I go precision strike. What is the benefit of precision strike? It is a +4 bonus, which comes out as... Okay, so it is a 20% increase to hit. Alright, but I think we'll be okay with 25 missiles at 55% chance to hit. We'll definitely get some beating in. And strip some... Oh, head hit. Nice. And strip some of that evasion. Behemoth, are you going to be able to get any eyes on it? No, you cannot. Alright, so you are going to reserve. Hopefully it'll move out to be somewhere you can actually shoot at it. Looks like it might be obliging. Oh, you got knocked down,
Armor
didn't
breached.
you?
Internal damage.
Oh. That is close. Man, this Orion, I don't know if it's just that it keeps getting targeted by
Whoa, past my armor.
everything, or if it's just not actually as heavy as
Yes,
I think it
Commander.
is. And you don't have eyes at all. What if you jump somewhere? Can you get eyes? Here you can. All right. Blast it with your AC-5s.
Engaging.
Strip that evasion. Glamour. You got good numbers. Can you make the LRMs better numbers? Not really, but you get those evasion pips and the cooling. Oh man, the left side is not looking great. Is that the left side or is that the right side? No, this is the left side. Okay, so want to do that. Get that left side towards the Jaeger. And then unload on it with everything I've got. And I think this is where I precision strike, because that'll help with the LRMs, isn't going to affect everything else, but it'll also bump down its initiative, so everyone will get to go before it. What's in its right torso? It's AC-5 ammo. Alright, we're going to hit that. Holy shit.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Look at all those ammo explosions. The prison is ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I'll have Sumir bring us down for the victory celebration. There will be no celebrating. Not after what I saw out there. Gods, Darius, the things the Directorate has done to these people. Kamea, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital right now. What is it? Better that you see for yourself. And Kamea, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
That went extremely well, except for the stupid lucky head hits that happened a couple times. Alright, excellent work, Commander. I was right to put my faith in you. You're a critical part of the restoration effort. Alright, nice payout. That should keep us afloat for another couple months. Oh man. Alright. Oh wow, it lost the back? How did that happen? Jeez. Alright. So, you're out for 20 days. This should be a hopefully not too bad repair. That's only 2 points of structure damage. That's only 4 points of structure damage, so hopefully all of this is okay. Good. 4. Alright, so what do I want? I can get that trebuchet free of charge, sort of. Anything good weapon-wise. LRM 10s, 15s. I mean, I'll want those for the trebuchet, but they could also just be purchased. Okay. So, we get the trebuchet. And we get the Jaeger mech. Because it's mech parts, and it's a heavy. Alright, what else do we get? Let's find out. We get a Jenner, AC-5, 2L lasers, LRM 10, 15, machine gun. Alright. Would have liked to get 2 LRM 15s, but beggars can't be choosers. And that was a lot of loot for this mission. Oh yeah, definitely. My lucky head, it was definitely much better. just like a... I don't know how big an AC-10 is, but to do 60 damage to a mech, it's probably got to be like a fucking motorcycle coming in through the cockpit.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was here all this time.
Rashu.
So he survived that, huh? The Urano Restoration, the Icebox, Weldry. Kamea, I'm so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me, and my uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock. To die, wretched and broken, in agony. A hero story shouldn't end like this. Nobody should. I knew Suraja longer than either of you. I'll avenge him. I promise you that. Your pain doesn't matter. Mine matters. Your cousin did this, Lady Victoria. She told him she'd make him suffer. Let's take the high road. And yet so many have. There's no coming back from what I've witnessed here today. The scale of the Directorate's cruelty is unimaginable. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The Icebox isn't a prison. It's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family is behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Cormadir, to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Galvanize your supporters. I like the sound of that. It won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who love House Urano have been keeping their heads down. We won't break them of that overnight. In truth, an appreciable percentage of Cormadir's population supports Director Espinosa. In centralizing power, he improved the quality of life on the throne world considerably, and people will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory on Weldry, we've all seen what happened to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated, those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough, the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Kamea. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing, but Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there. On the other end of the battlefield, the work crews all hunched and broken, the graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as the eye could see. Every time I blink, I see it, the misery that was allowed to fester here. I was one bad Solaris fight away from bankruptcy before Mastiff reached out to me. I could easily have wound up in a place like this. Espinosa is a monster, this confirms it. We've set the people here free. In the end, that's what matters. Yeah, let's relate to the people. Yes, but not here. Before my uncle's coup, the Oregon Reach was better than this. This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but I can't. Word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Urano? Focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit, use your imagination. The key is, you do something and you move on. Thank you, Chief Vertanen. You have a good crew, Glamour. I have a new assignment for you and a reward for your service. The Argo appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but she appears to be spaceworthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo is one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant for her to serve a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal, emblazoned with the Irano cormorant for all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols. And so, Glamour, I have decided that she will be yours to command. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you to act as my liaison. And in return, you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. In that case, congratulations, you've got yourself a navy. Sounds good to me, Lady Arano. We'll transition to the Argo directly. Guess I've got a new ship. Here's hoping she doesn't fall apart on me. And I will join you directly. Now please, Kamea, go back to the triage tent and get those wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be of no use to anyone if you're dying of tetanus. Our soldiers can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not yet just yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. There's something that I need to say. Another cutscene.
People of the Oregon Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Good speech. Have ship will travel. In orbit. Weldry. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Azylis. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farah Murad. Or just Farah, if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc. You too. I'm gonna call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. Yang, what are you on? It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I saw, you would never have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me. The ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. The ship is clean enough to eat off of, I swear it. Respectfully, Dr. Murad, I couldn't care less how clean the ship is. I lost a friend today. Thanks, Farah. I'm sure that we all appreciate it. Clean is good. Spaceworthy is better. You sure the Argo is ready for action? Let's go with that last one. Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's here, isn't she? All the way from Lyerton? With nary a decompression event in sight? Don't worry, Commander. I wouldn't endanger my new crewmates by putting them on an unsafe ship. I've got professional standards to maintain. New crewmates. Do you know something we don't? Hang on a sec, Doc. This is my company, and I decide who is and isn't on my ship. Hear that, Yang? We're finally getting a shipboard engineer. That's mean. Yeah. Do you know something we don't? Did Lady Arano not say? I'm coming with you. You'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will mind you, but, you know, just in case. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all the shouting back on Azylas. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. No hard feelings? None at all. Keep this beast flying, and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arano told me a great deal about you and your company, all of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's Fjaldr campaign did not go unnoticed. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what High Lord Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated, and to know that someone out there still remembers Commander Markham's name. Being remembered is the best that any mercenary can hope for. That's right, Commander Drock. And now, you have everything that you need to build your own legacy. You remember Lady Arano's orders. While she prepares for our next major assault against the Directorate, you are to sharpen your company and grow strong. And now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest that you use it. I'll get you a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Kesser. The whole RimWorld periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I've got to say. You're telling me we've been cooped up in that one little patch of frontier for too damn long. We better put that freedom to good use. It won't be long before Lady Arano comes calling. How about it, Yang? You excited? Yeah, boss. I'm practically giddy. So why the hell are we still hanging around here talking? We've got a whole new ship to check out. Damn right it does, Yang. You all heard him. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until Lady Arano calls for us, and there's money to be made. The Argo is not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some of Chief Vertinen's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems. Maybe even make this place nice again. I'll be in engineering if you want to know more. Lady Arano said she wanted us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrapped mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
One of the lightest dedicated fire support mechs to be found, the Trebuchet 5N can mount enough missiles to give even heavy units pause. However, trench buckets are known for running hot and don't have much in the way of protection. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Let's see. Four lasers, 2 missiles. 1 laser, 3 missiles. Really? Really? The Shadowhawk's actually a better missile boat. Huh. Is that...
All mech warriors in the habitation ring for a mandatory IQ check. Repeat, all mech warriors in the habitation ring.
For a mandatory IQ check? What? Average range. Good heat efficiency, firepower, movement, melee stability. You know, I think I might actually just keep the Shadowhawk, because it's served me well so far. Alright. Well, let's check out who can level. Glamour cannot. Medusa, you should be able to. Alright. What do we want for your second ability? You've already got piloting. Do you want to make you into a bit of a jack of all trades? Take that tactics bonus? I mean, the -1 indirect fire penalty is useful. Yeah, I don't think we need to have everyone with multi-target.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Okay. Decker.
Receiving you.
More piloting? Yes, no, yes, no. I wish I could see what the higher level points were, because then I could know if it's something I want to invest in right now. But I think we'll hold on to this XP, because extra melee hit is Behemoth, 4,000 XP. More to hit, more health. Or piloting it to, more to hit. Bang, bang.
Mech Warrior training complete.
All right. Engineering. Let's have a look at these ship upgrades. Okay. The thrust from the main drive should have severed the spine of the ship when it pulled away from the crash site. Dr. Murad theorizes that the whole thing is being held together by the external hull plating. Alright, so if I do structural jury rigging, the effects from the... okay, that's... oh, I've already got that. Okay, so what's the upgrade? Structural repair. Costs 90,000. Takes 15 days. Crashing a ship into a moon causes all sorts of damage, both visible and hidden. Major support structures have been twisted and weakened and need to be repaired before any ship systems puts a serious load on them. It's unclear which is more terrifying, Commander, the Argo's power system or its internal structure. We can do very little to improve on the ship while it's still in danger of buckling under even the most modest forces exerted by the grav deck and the drive. Okay. What else do we got? Drive system. The Argo's drive is barely functional, with just enough power to maintain 1 G of thrust and keep the lights on, mostly. Frankly, it's a minor miracle that Dr. Murad was able to get it working at all. Oh, so I can't upgrade that. Habitat pods. The barracks support up to 8 mech warriors. Each of the 3 pods is meant to be mostly self-sufficient habitation space. Alpha Pod, as its interior labeling designates it, is the only one of the 3 to have retained its pressure seal, making its interior mostly habitable. Alright, so what's the upgrade for that do? I can't do that yet. I need the repaired power conduits and the structural repair. Okay. Okay, so... the mech bay supports up to 6 battle mechs ready for... okay, so I already have that. Repaired power conduits. Power system. Improved power conduits. Requires repaired power conduits. Okay. What's the repair and refit? Extra tech points. The Argo's mech cubicles used to have a complex system of movable walkways and scaffolds for accessing any part of damaged mech. Those walkways, once brought online, make the job of repairing mechs much simpler. Okay, that would be good. Recreation. Extra morale. So, power system, morale, or repair and refit. Alright. Basically, we need this done so we can do anything else. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, so other things are being built, so I can't do anything with this for a while. Let's have a look at the mech base. Alright, what do I have in storage? Let's see, I've got a Locust, a Panther, a Jenner, and a Trebuchet. And a parts for a bunch else. Alright, and repairs all over the place. So, but at least they aren't going to take a long time for the most part. Which Shadowhawk is this? This is just the Shadowhawk, okay. Manage the tasks. Let's see, let's get... These are all 1 day, thereabouts. So, let's do that. Okay. So the Missile Hawk's being repaired. I can probably put another LRM-15 on it now that I have one. Which... Actually, let's stop that work. Where... I thought I did. That's... Did it not load? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Oh, right. It's got a plus LRM-10. Right. So that's 4 times 15. That's 60 points of damage. And that's 50 points of damage. Okay, actually, I guess we'll just keep the LRM-10 plus. I mean, things have been pretty good with this anyways, so... I guess we'll just, it's been... I haven't had any heat issues. Should I take out a heat sink? What would if I took out a heat sink, what would I do with it? I could put in more jump jets to make it jump further. Could put in more ammo, which hasn't been an issue. I could not put in another laser. Could put in, how big is an LRM-5? How many slots is that? That's 1 slot. I could put in an LRM-5 into the head of all places. I'd have to get rid of 2 heat sinks for that. What's that look like? Actually, wait. Let's... Okay, hold on. Revert the changes. Take out a heat sink. Take out a heat sink. Put in an LRM-5. Drops the heat efficiency way down. And that would... Is that worth it? I honestly don't know. Burn through the ammo faster. Not that much more damage. Yeah, okay. I think I'll leave it as is. But I think I don't need all these heat sinks. Because this is kind of absurd how well the heat sinks are doing. I've got -9 heat per turn. Yeah. So I take out 1. Then what would I want to put on there? I'd have to find another 3 tons if I wanted to put a large laser in. So I don't think I want to do that. as much as it would do to add a bit of synergy. Wait, what's the weight of a large laser? 5 tons. Okay, so the PPC is much heavier. What about an AC-2? How much weight is that? That's 6 tons. Okay, plus ammo, so a large laser if anything. Let's see if I can make that work. Because this thing has been pretty good, but the medium laser has often been not doing much. Ooh, heat efficiency way down. And I still have to strip out 3 tons. So if I did that, that's cutting down the armor a lot. Okay. I feel like there's got to be more damage I can put in this thing. I mean, I want to put another LM-15 in there, but the AC-2, the jump jets give me some added mobility so I can get height. And the AC-2 is crazy heavy. Autocannons, like the AC-2 is 6 tons, plus 1 ton of ammo at least. It's not, it would be good synergy, but I'd have to strip out a bunch of armor. I mean, this has worked. I could take out a jump jet for a bit less mobility and then put in a small laser for a bit extra damage if things get up close. Or take out a heat sink and then put in a small laser. Maybe we'll try that. Leave the one in the head. Take out that. Or I could put in a flamer, of all things. 90 range. No, I should probably just be better off with the small laser. Same range, more damage. Yeah. How does that decrease? Oh, average range. Okay. So we take out one heat sink, put in a small laser, which may never get used. But I think my heat's been okay, and if I get in close enough, this will come through in the melee, because support weapons activate when you melee, including death from above. It does not have a shield on the left side, but all the energy weapon, the only energy weapons it can take are in the right. There's nothing in the left arm. And then all the missiles it can take are here too, except for the head. And I've still got half ton to do with something. So I could put in another jump jet, give it further mobility, or I could put in more armor. I think it's maybe spread around the armor a bit. So yeah, it needs hard points. That's like one of the big differences between clan mechs and inner sphere mechs, Mara, is the hard points. With clan mechs, hard points are omni hard points, if I recall correctly, so they're just whatever you want goes on one of them, as opposed to each different models having different available hard points. Okay, so I put in some more armor. I could still put in more armor. Definitely need to protect this right side more. There we go. So, yeah, I think that this is a good rebuild. A little less heat efficiency, but I think that that'll be good. Because I got that S-laser, got a bit more armor. Yeah. Okay, how... Oh, wait, cancel. Also got to put in the repair. Don't want to forget that one. So that'll be 3 days.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, and we'll move that up. That looks good. So, I'll be back up to do a mission in 7 days. Wait, is that correct? What's the health like?
Commander?
Really? You're just gonna get in before Glamour will.
I hear ya.
I wonder if that's the guts difference. Dang, okay. So if I want to do a mission in 7 days, I'm gonna have to hire someone. Alright, well. Actually, let's see what we have in the way of contracts. Trip to Kimi, Interdiction, Last Mech Standing. A Lance of Directorate battle mechs has been rampaging in Restoration territory and Weldry. They've been raising population centers, burn it, so it's just a straight up fight. Okay. Interdiction, ambush a convoy. Those are good. And this is 1.5 skulls, and that's 2 skulls. Okay, so I think interdiction we will take. But, did I have a look at the store? Let's have a look at the store. Right, it's got, holy smokes, LRM 20++. Oh, but it's crit and it's stab damage. The ++ 15 I have is just flat damage for both. So, I think that the one I have is better. Same thing with the LRM 10+ that I already have. But it's good to know that I have SRM 6++, +2 damage and +1 stab damage. That's pretty good. Do I have anything that carries an SRM 6 though? I don't think I do, other than the Centurion. Yeah, but my LRM 10 is doing 50 damage and it'll be less heat and less ammo expended. So it'll be more efficient damage, and currently the way the ammo is working out, I'm pretty good with the efficiency of the Missile Hawk that I'm running. But yeah, you have an SRM 6+, which is just the extra damage. Is that extra stability damage? It's not that huge of a difference. I mean, okay, so it's 18 versus 24 stability damage. Yeah, it'll take up less space too as well. So I think that's okay. That's fine. Shadowhawk, you have an SRM 6, but you've been in repairs forever, and I think you've probably been knocked out of your backup mech right now. The Orion, that has LRMs, not SRMs. Missile Hawk has LRMs. The Vindicator is just, alright, it's got one batch of missiles, but those are LRMs too, I believe, because I wanted that versatility. You're also like in repairs forever. Okay, so hiring hall. No, there are no Omni-Mechs in this game. This is all just Inner Sphere. Oh, hey. Spenthia, what's this? Kickstarter backer. This mech warrior is a Kickstarter backer who supported BattleTech at the mercenary mech commander level or above. Thank you. Karina Spenthia Ivan Marcin, scion of the first families of the Federated Sons, had the most ancient and noble of lineages. And oh, she had a very fine education. The best of weapons, the shiniest of buttons. She had the wisest of older sisters and the kindest of younger brothers, and yet she was so bored. There was so much she could get away without no anybody noticing. So much nobody needed, they'd hardly even notice was missing. So much others were forced to do without. Not that she particularly valued giving away her scores to the poor, except it did make her laugh to see her least favorite cousin's dress on a grubby 9-year-old. One day, though, somebody did notice. Perhaps because she'd wanted them to. Perhaps she'd gotten more and more brazen, more and more taunting, until they couldn't help but catch her, red-handed, black-suited. Oh, the looks on their faces. But though she was a humiliation, though she was a scandal, she was a Marson. She skipped, singing, into her exile in the periphery. There she did quite well, turning her hobby into a career, until one day she opened a vault that was much larger than expected and found her first battle mech. She may have lost it since to a thief. A thief she'll find someday, but in any case, being a mech warrior for hire is a nice change from the boredom of burglary. For now. Geez, her stats are garbage. Ah, man. So let's see, these are all raw recruits, too. Except for Ricochet, who I can't get anyways, because
Receiving you.
I don't have sufficient, MRB rating. Alright, but let's see. Everyone, okay, so they're all basically equal in terms of stats. So, oh wait, actually Ratchets and Naga are better by a bit. They're also identical. Both are lousy gunners.
Ready for orders.
Standing by.
Orders.
Periphery commoner, entry-level corporate. You know what? I don't have to decide right now. I can decide in 7 days, which I suspect probably won't change much, but all the same? All the same. Okay. Gunnery, guts. Piloting isn't so bad that it's low. I think she might actually be the best option. Because piloting just means that she's lousy at melee, basically, and maybe a bit on the slow side. Yeah, okay. I'll hire her on for this mission.
New mech warriors available.
Alright. So now you're the newbie.
Waiting for orders.
Commander.
Alright.
Commander?
Oh man, that piloting. What even? Alright. That's okay. You'll learn soon enough. The mechs are online. So where would I put anyone? I've got the Missile Hawk, so I've got my sniper, my LRM boat, and my 2 brawlers. So let's see. I think these, yeah. You're gonna be the sniper, you're gonna be the LRM boat, you'll be the brawlers. That's how it's gonna go. Alright. Let's talk to some people.
Small ears, Commander.
You said that you knew Mastiff. that you'd fought by his side. I did have that privilege, yes. I didn't know him as well as you did, of course, but we were together in the trenches of the Fjaldr campaign, and I raised a glass with Sir Raju in the canteen on more than one occasion. When you think of the old man, what jumps into your mind? Family. The old man was so damned proud of his family and heritage. There wasn't a drop of noble privilege in his veins, but the Montgomery name carried weight. Hard as nails since the dawn of time, his father used to tell him. Those were his family words and personal creed, and I can personally attest to their accuracy. When we were fighting alongside the Royal Guard on the Fjaldr campaign, a pirate-driven hunchback managed to flank us. Decker was piloting a Locust at the time, and the bastard took its left leg clean off. The Locust went down, hard, and Decker blacked out. He was a dead man. There was nothing we could do to keep that hunchback from putting a foot through his cockpit, and it would have if Mastiff hadn't come charging in with his Centurion. His first punch took the hunchback's main gun clean off. He was totally matter-of-fact about it. It wasn't a desperate swing or a panic move. He just calmly put his fist into the pirate mech's weapon pod, grabbed it, and wrenched it free from its moorings. It was like, I don't know, like watching a farmer root a tree stump. Workmanlike. And all the while, we could hear the pirate over an open channel, screaming and cursing as he desperately tried to fight back. The old man took that hunchback apart, piece by piece. Imagine a veteran prize fighter locked in a cage with a snot-nosed kid, with no rules or referees in sight. He put on a clinic for everyone to see. The rest of the pirates broke rank and fled when they saw what had happened to their friend. Can't say I blame them. In their place, I'd have done the same. Did he ever show you that enormous knife he used to carry? The kukri? Yeah. Don't see too many of those outside of the Free Worlds League. These days, the kukri blades are most associated with the 4th Regulan Hussars. Not Mastiffs, though. He claimed that he'd inherited that curved-bladed beauty from his grandfather, who'd inherited it from his grandfather, and so on, all the way back to the family's origins on Terra. During the Fjaldr campaign, I saw him use that blade against a pirate twice his size. Split the bastard's skull like a rotten cantaloupe. It was horrifying and beautiful all at once. You don't see that kind of skill every day. Just a Renaissance man of violence, Mastiff was. Thanks for the talk. The next time we're on Shore Leaf, let's raise a glass to the old man's memory. Yeah, Kessler, I'd like that. So I think would he. I've got some questions about running this company. That's just the tutorial stuff, yeah? Yeah, okay. Got a few minutes to chat. I'd like to catch up. Right, this is all about your history, which I've already asked you about. Okay, gotta run, Darius.
I'll see you.
Good talk. Let's talk to Alexander.
How can I help?
Commander Drock, welcome to my corner of the command center. From here, I can provide Mr. Oliveira with advice and information whenever he needs it. I want to be a resource for you as well. In keeping with my role as Restoration Liaison, I will give you whatever additional information I can about our campaign moving forward. Come see me after any major operation and I'll share whatever I can. I'd like to discuss the state of our war against the Directorate. Things are going well enough, Commander. Our initial attack on Weldry was an enormous success, despite the psychological costs of what we discovered there. Still, the Directorate's atrocities have steeled our resolve. I've never seen Lady Arano so determined. Out of curiosity, Commander Drock, what did you think of her speech? I recorded it, you know. The broadcasts are on their way to every corner of Directorate space. It sounded raw, from the heart. Mastiff would have been proud. Good. That's what I was hoping to hear. The presumption of authenticity will carry us far. For what it's worth, Lady Arano meant every word she said, but the people may not see it that way. Espinosa's propaganda machine will do everything in its power to tarnish our accomplishments and drag us through the dirt. I can imagine the headlines now. Police and civil servants cut down by weapons of war. Dangerous convicts set loose by a traitor, endangering nobles and commoners alike. A dangerous narrative, and one that we'll have to counter at every turn. With luck, many of our people will believe what they've heard in our broadcast over the Directorate's propaganda. But I fear that Espinosa's hardline supporters will be far less eager to listen. Typo. If we fail to turn them against the Directorate, we run the risk of ongoing violence, even after we liberate their home systems. That's why messages like Kamea's speech are so important. Espinosa's supporters just saw the conditions on Welgi with their own eyes. You don't think that'll be enough to sway them? If the Directorate is using propaganda, we need some of our own. Got it. Sadly, yes. If we're going to win this war, we need to rally the Eurigan people, including a percentage of Espinosa's supporters. They have to see that we're better than the Directorate, again and again, until our message is impossible to ignore. For you, that means military victories. For me, it means more broadcasts, spin, and outreach. Public opinion is just another battlefield, and I'll be knee-deep in the trenches until the day I die. You're new on this crew, so tell me about yourself. I'd be happy to, but honestly, Commander, I've been so consumed with matters of war late that I wouldn't even know where to begin. Tell me about who you were before Kamea's exile and the Restoration. A noble scion, much the same as you were, from what I understand. As a fellow noble, I'm sure that you already know more than most about my upbringing. It was a life of great privilege, and even greater expectation. I spent my early years invested in academic pursuits, the study of history, mathematics, and statecraft. I strove to excel at every subject, anything to avoid disappointing my mother and father. The extent to which they would come to disappoint me is a cruel irony, but it's one that I've come to accept. What kind of... Must be hard to have your own parents betray you. Oh, it is. Nothing could be harder. When Kamea retakes her throne, there will be a reckoning, and Directorate collaborators will be tried for their crimes. My mother and father will be at the front of that list, and as terrible as it feels to say it, they'll deserve whatever punishment they receive. Oof. What kind of expectations did you have to meet? Did you know House Madera's motto? Behold our splendor. I had a familial obligation to live extravagantly, and to do so within the public eye. But I was also expected to develop my intellect. My life was a 50-50 split between carousing and academic study. In truth, it felt like I was leading two lives, and putting on a show in both. But I'll never complain about my upbringing. I have enjoyed advantages that most children of the periphery could only dream of. I'm sorry to hear it, Lord Madera. Let's talk about something else. What a segue. Tell me about Galdra. What kind of world is it? I guess that's the next mission. A truly beautiful one. You should really travel there sometime after all of this is over and see it for yourself. Imagine lush, green lowlands giving way to mile upon mile of white sand coastline, sandy beaches kissed by warm, salty seas, and soft rain perfumed with saffron and cardamom. And that's not to mention the wildlife. Close your eyes and imagine it, Commander. Shield terns wheeling and soaring, their brilliant plumage glittering in the sunlight. Leviathan sablefish flashing silver beneath the waves. Dolphinfish leaping, breaching the surface of the water in riotous streaks of yellow and green. Places like Galdra are special, Commander Drock. They must be preserved. This is what we're fighting for. Something unspoiled and unique, and ours. Something that reminds us how good the periphery can be. Alright. Good talk.
Until next time.
Okay. What does Yang have to say about the situation? Hey again, boss. What's up? How are you liking the new ship? Love it. She's a big old ship, Commander. This bucket can carry more tonnage than I know what to do with. And the mech bay. Man, that mech bay. Do you have any idea how tough it is to refit a mech on a Leopard? Other mech techs won't even try it. You've got no room to maneuver, no room to do anything. The odds of getting killed in some horrific industrial accident go right through the roof. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I like the new ship, and I especially like the fact that it isn't my job to keep her flying anymore. I guess that puts Lady Arano in my good graces, which is rare for a wannabe empress. Lord Madeira too. Hell, even Centrella. As long as they let us keep the Argo, they're all fine with me. It's a tutorial. I already asked him about this. I've got to get back to it. Talk to you later, Liang.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Let's see what Sumir has to say about the sitch.
Yes, Commander?
What do you think of the Argo? You gonna be able to fly this beast? She's different. Piloting her won't be a problem, but I can't say I'm happy about living on a piece of lost tech. Too many questions marks for my taste. That said, I get the necessity. The Leopard is just too damn small. Lost tech is a term referring to advanced technology from the Star League era that can no longer be replicated with a modern industrial base. Factories and research facilities were favorite targets in the early centuries of the Succession Wars in efforts to deny weapons technology to one's enemies, but the result was an overall loss of technology for everyone. Anyway, as long as we're all able to restrain ourselves from pushing any mysterious buttons, we should be okay. That's what I keep telling myself anyways. And life aboard the Argo should continue to improve as Dr. Murad brings new sections of the ship online, so we've got that to look forward to. This ship has potential, I'll give her that. Yeah, and I can't wait to see how she develops over time. Personally, I'm rooting for a day spa, but I'm easy. I'll take what I can get. I mean, recreation facilities are in the lineup. Now let's talk to Dr. Murad herself. Commander Drock, what can I do for you? Patching up the Argo must have been an enormous job. How do you do it? Oh, it wasn't just me. I had a team working under me. Over 200 of Lyreton's most accomplished engineers, electricians, and shipwrights. It was really pretty amazing, I've got to say. Shouting through a megaphone at a team of hundreds, watching them hang on my every word. How much did Lady Arano pay for all of that? Oh, it wasn't Lady Arano. The payments came directly from House Centrella. That was a figure of speech. They were indirect payments, of course, routed through countless intermediaries to obscure where the money was coming from. But, yeah, the Centrellas paid for it. Now, as to how much the Centrellas paid, I honestly have no idea. I'm sure the figure was astronomical. But still, cheaper than getting dragged into an unwanted war, eh? If this ship turns out to be as important as Lady Arano thinks it will, then it was money well spent. Had you ever managed a team that big before? Never in my wildest dreams. Prior to my time at the Lyreton shipyard, the biggest team I'd ever managed was the crew I had with me on Xylus, and they all got killed. Oof. This job went a lot better than that one did, by the way. Only 3 deaths across the entire project. And before you ask, none of them was my fault. There was an accident with one of the industrial cranes, and, well, it was horrible. I pray for their souls. Let's talk about something else. Yeah, astronomical pricing for spaceships. I have some questions for you about this ship. Is this tutorial stuff? What can you tell me about the Argo? A fair amount, Commander. I've been researching this ship for several months. Boeing Interstellar produced just 2 of these beauties back in 2762. They were intended to follow behind the first wave of exploratory missions, supporting multiple surveyor, terraformer, and colonizer teams on deep survey missions. Although she's far too large to land on a planet, her docking collar system allows for smaller dropships like your Leopard to come along for the ride. The Argo is a mobile space station in a sense, providing supply and temporary habitation for teams on dangerous missions in unsettled space. Exploration vessel or no, she sounds ideal for our purposes. She is, and with 57,000 tons of cargo space, she has all the room we need for supplies, spare equipment, personnel, you name it. In fact, her hold is so vast, we'll have no trouble storing as many mech chassis and partial mech salvage as you can get your hands on. Why don't we see more ships like the Argo out here? The Argo is the product of her era. She lacks the armor or maneuverability to function in battle, and she's vastly outclassed in size and firepower by even the smallest warships. She's a peacetime ship meant for peacetime exploration duties, and planned with a focus on long-term orbital deployment. It was her non-combatant design that ultimately led her to her abandonment. In an earlier era, she might have seen widespread usage, but the fall of the Star League and the near-constant state of war we've endured since then has rendered the Argo little more than a forgotten experimental footnote in the history of dropship production. Sad, really. In her own way, the Argo represents the back seat that science and exploration have taken in pursuit of military goals. Yet another dream undone by the death of the Star League. Can the Argo be improved? From her current state, absolutely. In the Star League days, this ship was state of the art. Now she's a shell of her former glory. With time and sea bills, though, there are plenty of ways I can upgrade her. It's about increasing efficiency. As your executive officer Darius is so fond of saying, time is money. He says that a lot, you know. Okay, let's talk about something else. I'll find out about upgrades as I get them. If you're going to be a part of this crew, I want a better sense of who you are. Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm an actual doctor, but not the medical kind. I hold 2 doctorates, one in physics, the other in mechanical engineering. And now I'm hauling around in a lost tech wonder with a crew of merry pirates seeking my fortune. It's funny the places life takes you. Okay, I've got the elevator pitch. Now give me the long version. Yeah, sure, if you like. Let's see, where to begin? Well, I was born on Regulus in the Free Worlds League. My parents were academics. I know, big surprise. And I spent most of my early years bouncing back and forth between their suburban apartment and the Firdausi, my Baba June's live-in dropship. Your Baba June? Who was that? My grandfather. He'd carved out a nice little business for himself, running a taxi service for pilgrims traveling to and from Dar es Salaam. As much as my father frowned on Baba June's old-fashioned lifestyle and beliefs, he wasn't blind to how much I loved the old man, and so he occasionally consented to let me board the Firdausi and go along for the ride. Dar es Salaam, which means haven of peace, is the center of the Islamic faith in the Lyrian Commonwealth. The world was colonized in the mid-25th century by Muslim settlers who welcomed the planet's harsh, arid climate as a connection to their roots on Terra. I will always cherish my memories of those voyages, the warmth behind Baba June's smile, the excitement of leaving Regulus behind, chatting with the pilgrims and getting lost in the stars and eating prepackaged fesenjan out of a shiny tin. Those times are all crystal clear in my memory, as if they happened yesterday. Oh, how I miss that wonderful man. This may seem silly coming from a mercenary engineer, but I've come to think of the life I've chosen as a way of honoring my Baba June. By carving my own path among the stars, I'm doing what I can to keep his memory alive. That sounds trite, I'm sure, but sue me, it's what I've chosen to believe. What about after you left home? Where did you study? I actually spent a little time in the Lyrian Commonwealth before I pursued my studies. Long story that, but suffice it to say that it was its own kind of learning experience. When I did decide to get a higher education, I wound up back in the Free Worlds League. I did my undergrad studies at the University of Atreus, then went on to Cyan University in the Capellan Confederation to earn my doctorates. For a top 3 school with a Maskarovka screened admissions process, Cyan U was surprisingly open to transfer students. Cyan University is the most prestigious institution of higher education in the Capellan Confederation. The university welcomes worthy students from across the inner sphere, regardless of means. Its economics and political science programs are particularly well respected. Cyan University also operates an excellent officer candidate program for the Capellan Confederation Armed Forces. The greatly feared intelligence arm of the Capellan Confederation consists of 2 branches. The Chancellor's Hand conducts espionage, gathers intelligence, and commits sabotage in foreign territory, while the Chancellor's will brutally enforces national security and loyalty among citizens. All right. Have you always wanted to be a shipboard engineer? No, not always. When I was 15, I wanted to be a statistician. You know, a nice quiet life, alone in the ivory tower. That was what my personal dropship was going to be called. Preparing mathematical models and studying survey results. So yeah, you know, every girl's dream. I guess. Didn't you ever want to do anything more, I don't know, exciting? Like being a mech warrior? No. Much as I love the idea of stomping around in a giant robot, I'm not huge on the whole murdering people with lasers thing. It doesn't really square with my personal beliefs. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to work with mech warriors. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. But the actual firing of weapons? No, it isn't for me. You still seem pretty enthusiastic about it. Why didn't you follow through? Well, interests change. I mean, I still like statistics, but it's really more of a hobby now. Is that weird? People have told me it's weird. I don't know. Plotting graphs and forecasting future events calms me. It's like my own little way of using math to bring order from chaos. And besides, everybody needs a hobby. I know for a fact that Darius crochets. Okay, so what made you want to get into engineering? Uncle Heiner's Experiment World, live-action STEM edutainment program from the Lyran Commonwealth. It started airing just after my 19th birthday. You may have seen it. It ran for 3 seasons before it was cancelled. The host was a tattooed, chain-smoking nihilist who taught children the magic of chemistry. You know, making thermite with aluminum cans and a belt sander, that kind of thing. Yeah, I remember. You liked that guy? I married him. Long story. But the important bit is, in the 6 months before the annulment, I learned that I had a real talent with machines. When Heiner blew out a power relay or took a tire iron to the bandsaw, I was the one who would put it back together again. I found a great deal of peace in that. Sounds like you might have had some anger issues. I can see why you might want to get an annulment with a guy like that. From there, it was just a matter of getting into the right schools and following my bliss. So that's what I did, and well, here I am. It turned out alright for me, all things considered. That show sounds like Mythbusters, but without all the illegal stuff excised from it. Can we just... Okay, is that... Alright. Got to learn a lot about Dr. Murad. Talk to you later, Doc.
Don't be a stranger, Commander.
Alright, what contracts do we got? Right, there's the interdiction. That's what's next. With our completely new rookie and our B-team Medusa. Okay, ambush convoy. Which means probably not great materials. So we'll just do that. Gotta keep that money up. Okay. Behemoth, you're in the Orion. Spenthea, you're in the Blackjack. Yeah. We're tracking Directorate supply convoys that have been delivering weapons and explosives to a self-appointed warlord here on Wellery. In return, his fighters have been wreaking havoc on restoration facilities in the region. We need you to interdict the convoy and destroy it. These are going to be lightly armored targets, Commander. The real challenge will be keeping them from making a run for it. I think the real challenge is going to be their escort, probably.
convoys initiated.
Commander, we need to stop those weapon convoys. Let's move up, get eyes on the target, and intercept them. Then we'll extract to the designated location. Good hunting, Commander. Alright.
What are those? Trees?
Who's never seen trees before? Was that you, Medusa? Okay, but it is getting late. And so I'm going to quit out, end this session. So thank you for joining me for yet another session of BattleTech. It continues to be 100% my bullshit. I really love this game. If you want to find us on Facebook, you can do so at You Don't Meet in an Inn. Find our Facebook page. You can find us on Twitter at Not an Inn. If you want to check us out on Reddit, we've got a subreddit, also r/You Don't Meet in an Inn. And if you want to just listen to the podcast, it's youdon'tmeetinanin.libsyn.com. Also, coming up soon on this channel, I will be running a game of Beam Saber, which is my tabletop role-playing game that is a mech-focused hack of Blades in the Dark. So if you want to see some tabletop mech action with narrative focus, then join us Tuesdays at 6 p.m. EST starting on May 8th, which is when we'll be doing our setting and character creation session. So I hope to see you then. And in the meantime, remember, no guts, no galaxy. See you next time.